Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Deep Space. You know I'm keeping it. Deep Space Exploration. It's like a mining sim kind of game, where you're going out on mining voyages, bringing resources back, using that to upgrade your ship, upgrade your rig, upgrade your weapons, your mining tools. And there's a little bit of story in between. It seems charming. It came out a week and a half ago, and I think got overlooked a little bit. And I guess I saw Casey Explosion talking about this on Blue Sky. Shout out to her for reminding me this exists and that I should probably check it out. Anyway, let's see. Skip tutorial, difficulty normal. Yeah, let's just start game, see how this goes. I like the old school vibes they're going for this. In the year 2943, pilots work as contracted citizens for deep space mining corporations with government status. The work is dangerous and the rewards are small, though few have better options. Accidents frequently leave pilots unable to work and with debilitating debts. Today, one of these pilots returns to active work after a period of medical leave. Starting program, pilot recalibration. This is a recalibration program designed to ensure your familiarity with the basics of mining, as per company standards. Please pay attention. Press and hold right trigger to activate forward thrusters. Press and hold left stick to activate clockwise thrusters. Okay, this might be one of those that Oh no, keyboard and mouse. There's no mouse. Okay, so we can back up. Yeah, this will just take some doing. Basic functions verified. Scanner functionality requires verification. Approach asteroids and monitor scanner signals on the left panel. Scanner signals actively point to hidden resources. Check the other asteroids for signals. Okay. Almost crashed in there just because. Alright. I have to be careful. I am 100% going to ram into something. And that is going to be tricky. Ah, there is something here. Scanner functionality verified. Mining functionality requires verification. Press A to fire the ship's mining gun. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be very wary of that. Because I'm not sure if I can shoot myself. Piss. Press and hold X to activate the attractor beam. B to drop resources from the ship's cargo. Mining functions verified. Okay, extract and pick up the remaining resources. Use the scanner to detect hidden resources. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong one. Alright. Looks like we have a decent amount of space in this sucker. It says 2 out of 8, though I'm only seeing 3 slots. Okay, let's see if we're good. No. Dang. And supposedly you can do some level of strafing, but I might have to buy that before I can do so. End program. Thanks for paying attention during this recalibration program. All controls can be rebound in the settings menu. Press start and choose call for extraction when you're ready to return. So it doesn't look like we have to worry about fuel. I do wonder if we have to worry about potentially shooting ourselves. Please enter the extraction ship promptly. Pilots causing delays will incur fines. There we go. This is tricky. I'm sure I'm gonna probably pay for some level of delay there, but who knows? Maybe I can make it go a little faster. Alright, one thing I'm gonna do... That's the wrong one. There we go. Now I'm on the right side of the screen. So time bonus per unit, units awarded. Okay. Oh, extraction time remaining 20 seconds. Oh, okay. So that actually wasn't so bad at all. Okay, so we have debrief, we have mail. Civilian resources, welcome back. Hello, citizen. Welcome back to active work following your medical absence due to incident A6019. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the new management terminal, and don't forget to sell any resources you've acquired. When you're ready, select your next job from the jobs page. We appreciate your work and consider you a valuable resource of DSE Corp. DSEG Corp. Civilian resources. D Tenant. Hey. I was just running maintenance and saw your ID come up on the flight logs. Glad to see you're up and running again. Guessing they haven't finished with the incident report yet. Here's hoping things are alright. David, Senior Maintenance Engineer. Okay, inventory. Items in your cargo are taken with you to be used on jobs. Make sure to sell anything you don't want. Okay, storage tab. Items in your storage tab are not taken with you. Okay. So, blue crystal... Common but in constant demand. Was recently found use in consumer jewelry. Okay, so it says shells 32 out of 32, so we might actually have to worry about ammo then. Okay, market and finances. Credits 80, debt 0, interest. Make loan, make payment. View your credits balance. Transactions, request a loan. Okay. That's that. So I can start my next job if I want to. Yeah, we already have a mining gun. Oh, market page. Devices and hull plating. Okay, so that gives me just a little bit more inventory. But we don't have too much. Okay, looks like we just have this one. So ID, time, permit, resource rating, blue, medium, small, additional notes. Alright, so I do have to worry about ammo here. Warning, ship damage detected. Structural, 20%. System fault thrusters? Dropship pilot error during transit. Wait, so I got clonked? Okay, my thrusters are going to have issues as a result of this. That's no bueno. Okay. But I'm assuming, what choice do I have? Oh, there is more. Yeah, tool munitions are finite. You'd think I'd learn after the first time dropping a resource by accident. I have not learned. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, I like this. It's, I'm going to say this is a very 90s game. One of those ones that's like kind of punishing and very committed to being like an in-depth simulator rather than like a game. Okay. You know what's throwing me off? Let's see. Settings. Gamepad bindings. Tractor beam. Should be circle. Cargo drop. Confirm. Tractor beam. Should be that. Okay. The reason is, it's where the, it's where it is on my ship. So, circle. Yeah, circle's on right side. It was throwing me off. Okay. Let's just avoid. I'm not keen on doing any of these with a time limit, but it might be one of those that we don't have to worry about doing this with a time limit normally. Okay. Interesting that I can use the attractor beam to pull in smaller rocks. Okay, supposedly this does have something in it. Oop. Please maintain a safe distance. I did take a little bit of damage from that, because I was too close. Okay, we've got one more low-hanging fruit, at the very least. Okay, there we go. So, now the remaining stuff, is there even anything here? On this one. None that's being picked up at the very least. Okay. I guess what I want to do is probably cut into this, unless it's on the other side. I've got 11 shots left to chew into this thing. Okay. Yeah, tool munitions almost empty. Nope, missed that. Damn. There it is. Okay, I don't think it is free yet. There, now it's free. Snag it, and if there is any more crystals in this area, if there are any, the scanner certainly isn't picking them up. Oh, I gotta be careful. Looks like we can take a little bit of damage, but yeah, some degree of, like, hull plating might be in order here. Okay. I'm gonna plunk myself here, call for extraction. Okay, so it's gonna be on this side. There we go. Looks like we are good, and had plenty of time. Yeah, it's tricky. The visuals are also very 90s. Like, obviously I'm playing this with... Okay, I'm playing this with a very high resolution, but this is absolutely the kind of thing that you would see in a 90s game. Like, I'm thinking Outpost and whatnot. Okay, time bonus... Hull sustained, cargo gained, mail, new. Hello, I think you might have been in my dropship today when we had a bit of a bump. Sorry about that. Only started on drop duty this month. Okay, so I can say don't worry about it or report negligence. Let's do don't worry about it. And repairs. Spotted your ID again today. I saw your ship had some repair checks and thought I'd carry them out myself. Guessing this happened in transit. They're probably training some new pilots. I ran the standard checks to make sure your ship's not going into meltdown in the hangar. All clear. But sadly you're going to have to pay for these repairs yourself since technically the company isn't at fault. The hull damage isn't much of an issue if you're a careful flyer, but if you want to get that thruster fixed before it sends you into an asteroid. Okay, so tools page. Buy shells. Oof. Okay, so we can also repair. We can repair everything, including the thruster faults. Inventory. But we do have a bunch of these that I can sell. So that's a big up. To market. So we have cargo expansion. Or additional protection. I think I'm going to go for the hull plating. This would be lovely. But I don't know if it's that important. I could go for a loan, but that's... nah, I'm good. Yeah, I wonder if these get worse. Ooh, 5-minute rating. Or time limit on this one. Well, we'll pick up what I can. Oh, I don't like the looks of this one. Okay. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of leeway for getting in here. Yeah, it's telling me there's some more resources in one of these upper asteroids. Oof. Missed it. There we go. Hoover it up. Yeah, it's part of the reason why I wanted that hull plating. So I could weather into these locations without putting myself in too much risk. Okay. What? Didn't Hoover it up? There it is. Wrong side. Okay, it seems like there's more. Beans. Turn just a little bit. There it is. It is now free. There it is. Okay, so far so good. For a 5 out of 8, we're actually making good time here. Saying there's something, like, directly down... Oh, it's this thing. Let's see if we can shatter it. Should be good. Got it. Alright. Don't have much time left. Okay. Something's popping up on the scanner here. In this asteroid. Okay. So far so good. And then there's one more popping up here. This one? Yeah. Ugh. Fucking... There we go. Alright. So far, so good. I don't know what the time limit is going to give me exactly. One for extraction. It's here. Alright, we're good. And yeah. Every second that it takes for me to dock is $1 that I lose. Not a big deal, but it's definitely one of those where getting more money is always nice, especially when it's, you know, skirts around my cargo limitations. Sell all. Okay, civilian resources. Glad to see you back to productive work following your medical absence due to incident A6019. Incident report has now been finalized by the Independent Investigation Committee, and we are pleased to inform you that they have come to a unanimous conclusion. Evidence indicates that the citizen in question is entirely responsible for incident A6019, and no evidence of negligent DSEG Corp practice could be found. The Independent Investigation Committee advised the following reparations: mandatory safety training, fines, total amount pending, non-renewal of citizenship contract. Contract will lapse 29/43/05/23. So, literally in a month. You'll receive further information on these reparations in the following days. Appeals can be made after the standard 60-day period. Holy shit, that's evil. So, they're revoking our citizenship. They're making us pay fees. At least we have no debt at the moment, but it's going to get worse. High pressure mining hammer. Cost effective, but dangerous knockback. Tool slot 2, second tool slot, or a cargo expansion. We do have a little bit. Let's see. Doesn't look like we can get more. Looks like we also only have so many slots for things, maybe. But, I mean, is what it is. Okay. So next one, 6 minute. I think we're going to want... Yeah, upgrades installed. The question is, how many can I have? Because second slot, I think I'm going to have to go for the cargo expansion. Which means I can't afford anything else. This is going to be tricky. Oh, some jobs have multiple times and permits. Oh, I see. So, a shorter amount, it costs me a little bit more. Ugh. Well, 5 minutes seems fine for the last one. Obviously, it could be trickier. But also can only hold so much. Oh. So that's going to be a doozy. Okay, there's something in one of these. But probably this one. Fortunately, I'm going to have to dig kind of deep to get at it. There it is. But yet, wasting the shot. Give me an opening. As rough amount of ammo to use. Getting this open. Okay, asteroids can be pushed in order to better access things. Okay. Not responsible for damage sustained through reckless flying. Okay, let's scoot forward a bit further. There we go. Got it. So then, this one's also kind of a... damn it. Kind of a doozy. There we go. We got the guide hole that we need. Got the next one. Okay. Looks like there might actually be something in this smaller rock. Yep, there it is. Snag it. Okay, and then there's something in this rock here. There it is. Yeah, we might want to try the impact hammer. Is it not loose? Now it's for sure loose. Okay, so we're at 5 out of 10. I'm gonna do a quick pass on this one, but it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna scooch in here. Push this out. Perfect. Got it. Back up. Don't do too much. Perfect. Don't know how many shots I have left. 8. Okay, so that limits us pretty badly. I see one more crystal, but its placement is abysmal. And then we have another one up there. If I can come out of this with 8 crystals. Eh. Or 9? That's the dream. Okay, this sucks. Well, I've got 4 shots here. Okay. Got this one. I got 2 left. I got 40 seconds left. We're currently okay, but yeah, that crystal is gone. Okay. Oh. I see. Calling close enough. So, we didn't get as much as I wanted. I could have fit 2 more things, but that one crystal, yeah, I screwed myself over, and I don't know. Safety training. Part of the reparations for your incident, you must undergo a mandatory safety training program. Okay. Subject to this program will be explosive charges. When ready, please start the training program in the jobs page. Okay. Inventory, mining gun, out of ammo again. Market, what do we have? Spectroscanner, visually detect resources short distances away. That's pretty good. I'm thinking we get the mining hammer. I'm just gonna have to be very careful with it. Yeah, because it has infinite ammo. And so I might be able to use it to clonk into things that are free. Okay, safety training. Mandatory, no time limit. Should be good. Haven't taken any damage. Start. Oh boy. Well, no time limit is good. Starting program. Charge safety training. This is a safety training program designed to ensure productive use of mining charges. Please pay attention. An activator tool has been installed on the ship. This will allow you to interact with devices such as mining charges. Press Y to cycle. Active tool. Approach the mining charge beyond the yellow beacons. Use the activator to activate the mining charge, then retreat to a safe distance. Oh. I see. Is it a time thing? Probably. There we go. Mining charge will now detonate. Always maintain a safe distance. Oh, we don't need shrapnel, do we? Okay, supply container 22 has been activated. Okay, let's drop those two. Use the activator to open this thing. Yeah. Hoping it would have just a little bit more range. Use these mining charges to practice the safety training you've experienced today. After picking them up, use D-pad left, D-pad right. Okay. Thank you for paying attention. So, I think this will be fine. Okay. Plonk that there. And then I guess we'll go from the other side. Might nudge it in a little further. Wonder if you can also shoot a mining charge. Probably. But here's the question. Do I have enough oomph to plonk that closer? I do. Maybe not for the bigger ones, but still. Good enough. Guess I should probably hoover this up. Let's see. We don't want shrapnel. We do actually have something in one of those, but it might be in the other container. Okay. What about around here? Is there is something in this big rock. Couple somethings, but they're a little further in. All right. Easy enough. Yeah, there's two of them right here. Yeah, that's got a little bit of oomph to it. Activated. And yeah, we got generally plenty of time. Alright, is there anything else on this map? Yeah, there is? Activate a beacon? Or I can deactivate a beacon. Interesting. Well, I don't want to use my gun for much. Oh, but we do have the hammer that I could use. We might also be, like, done. Because, yeah, 22 can go away. We can get that out of there. What about this one? That's locked. Okay, doesn't look like I can break into that. Okay, let's do a, since we have some time. How effective is the hammer? Not my favorite. Well, seeing as we don't seem to have too much else, let's just go pick up the shrapnel and call for extraction. Because there's clearly something in here. But that's it. Okay. Extraction is going to be... oh boy. There we go. More or less made it. I'm pretty quick about it. Yeah, I have no idea if shrapnel is actually good for anything, but I might as well pick it up because what else am I going to use? Okay, shrapnel is junk. Well, is that 4 a pop? That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Reparation fines. Oh, God. As part of the reparations for incident A6019, fines for to the amount of 2,760 have been added to your account as debt. This covers property damage, medical expense, legal expenses, safety training. This debt will accrue daily interest at a variable rate. You can view the current state of your debt and make repayments from the finances page. Please wait for further information on what will happen to any outstanding debt when your citizenship contract ends in 24 days' time. That's so ghoulish. I understand it completely. So we can buy blasting charges. They're pretty good. We also have a laser sight, which is kind of nice. Oh, and it looks like we might just have the activator always. I might buy both of these. Okay, finances. Okay, we don't want any loans. And yeah, we want to pay that off. Because what is 0.02% interest? 0.02% interest is actually very low. Which is good. But yeah, how much? So the interest might be around 5 or 6, but if that even goes up into the percentage points, we're going to be in trouble. So yeah, that might go up 5 or 6 credits per cycle. Okay. Ooh. Okay, good. No time limit on this one. Or this one. So we should probably start leaving ourselves just enough time to be able to... Oh, yeah. I should have left myself enough time. Because one of these has a much higher resource rating than the other. And so we might only get like 4 or 5 off of this one. Yeah, slush fund of like 20, 30, 50 resources is not a bad idea. Yeah, so I always have the activator. Yeah. This is going to be obviously a little bit spicy dicey, but here's the thing. I'm losing somewhere... I'm actually seeing quite a lot of things here. I'm losing somewhere around 50. 50 credits per cycle to ammo. Taking longer, but using the hammer might be the play for a while. However, oh gosh, this might be time expensive. crystal in question may also be... may not be in the best spot. Hopefully there's like a better version of the hammer at some point. A laser drill would be amazing. There it is. But yeah, it's like $2 a shot. Alright, and I'm seeing 3 in here. Yeah, what we might want to do is use the hammer. Yeah, I'm seeing 3 points. Inside this. What I think I might try and do is dig a hole up through it. Just a little bit and then drop a blast in it. Because I could hammer my way through, but we do have the blasting charges. I feel like I should use them. Ah, I should have thought of that, though. Now, this could be risky, depending on how I get shotgunned outside of this thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, do we think? I think this is probably a good spot for it. There we go. Not to say that shrapnel is particularly good money. But if we don't have any space for anything else, it's fine. Okay, so what do we have up here? Anything? Not getting any hits on that rock. Not getting any more hits on this rock. Might be a couple in the big rock, though. On the left. Yeah, getting at least 1. 2? 3. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back to the hammer. We're just gonna do what we did in the other one. Because if I kind of have like a mole hole that I'm able to dig in. This might actually be a doozy. Yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't make it too tight. Too tight, we get stuck, we might rip the sides off of our ship. Trying to get in here. Now, I think I'm going to do one more shot. And then we drop the charge. And we're just going to pack it in. That should be good. One, 2, 3. Now the question is, do we have anything else? Because if not, we have 8 gems, and we can pick up 1 piece of shrapnel. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here. Okay. In that case, yeah, let's just pick up that 1 piece of shrapnel and go from there. I probably could have just used the hammer to get to all of those, saved myself 30 credits. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Okay. Now the question is... Oh. I feel like they always have this thing park as far from me as I possibly can get. Well, still. 23 bucks. Time bonus. Citizen contract. Okay. So, on this date, all DSEG Corp property, ship, clothes, unconsumed items of sustenance, etc. must be returned to their original or improved condition. Any credits in your account will be used to repay outstanding debt. Any final outstanding debt will be sold to a third party. Details on interested third parties are not available to citizens as per privacy policy. Until the end of your contract, you will remain a DSEG Corp citizen and will enjoy continued access to productive mining activities. We appreciate your work and continue to consider you a valuable resource of DSEG Corp. Civilian resources. Prom. I know this kind of thing isn't allowed, but if you're working today, don't bother with field X56. The extraction guys are saying most of the good stuff's already gone. Thanks for the info. Report for sharing. Sorry, Gumbo 4. Hopefully this makes up for it. Thanks for the info. Okay, so we can just sell these. 160, shrapnel. Okay, let's take a look. So what new things do we have? Refurbished. Oh. Refurbished charge. Refurbished blasting explosive. Failed initial quality checks. Guaranteed to explode. That's terrifying. Finances. Okay. What was our previous debt? Yeah, so 2,586 went up to 2,591. So yeah, it goes up by about 5 per. That's not amazing, but that's actually not nearly as bad as it could have been. Spectro scanner actually would be really good. Let's take a look at what jobs we have. So X56 is no good. Oh, so we have a green resource. Doesn't look like I can change anything. So I have a permit of 5. Okay, so let's do market. I don't think I'm going to bother with a refurbished charge. We could buy one of these, but I think it's probably better... Well, do we want to get the Spectro scanner? Oh, but I don't have enough slots for it. Now, I could get the Spectro scanner, leave the mining hammer for now, and go Spectro scanner and gun. But I don't know how good the Spectro scanner is. So no, let's make a payment. Okay, that leaves me with 21, which should be good enough. Alright, bunch of small asteroids. So in that case, inventory. Because if it's all small, we're not going to need the charges for this one. Okay, so we have a limited amount of time on this one. Okay. Maybe the blasting charges could have been good, but it could have also been disaster. Okay. Supposedly there's more, but like, good luck finding it. Okay. And yeah, considering the time limit. Oh. Has to reload. Okay, so this is actually where the spectro scanner would have been amazingly good. Green. Whatever green is good for. Okay. And yeah, we don't want to be right next to the impact point. Oh, I'd like a smidge left. Okay. There we go. It's in this one. There we go. I'm really curious about those supply boxes. Probably in this one? No, it's in this one. Okay. I don't want to use my gun too much here. When I don't need to. Ow. Messed that up. Oh, and your positioning is atrocious. Yeah, I was hoping I was kind of backed up to it. Well, it's fine. We're at 7 out of 10, all crystal. No trash. I'm gonna just plonk my way through an amount of this. Let's switch back to gun. How much? I've got 18 shots. No, it's this one. This is part of the reason why I didn't care immediately for the spectro scanner. Because I wasn't sure if I needed it. Okay. It's this one. And yeah, we're kind of on the clock. I only need to get one more thing. Of course it would be in here. I just don't know where. Might actually be deeper in. There it is. It's on the back side. Last shot and I missed. It's okay. It's free. Alright, here's the other question. Activator. Can I do anything with these? Locked. Nope. Alright, well. However you destroy those... Oh, maybe you have to use a mining charge on them. Ow. Well, I took some damage on that. Shoot. It's fine. That should be somewhat lucrative. Yeah. Barely anything. Ah, right. Inventory. So, blue crystals sell for a decent amount. Green crystals sell even more. That's good stuff. Buy more shells. Let's take a look at what we have in the market first. Hull plating Mark II is good. Gatling gun. Yeah, thicker plating helps reduce instances of internal system damage. Tool slot 3 is tempting. Going for the spectro scanner would save me an amount of trouble, especially in a field like that. So, I think we buy the third tool slot, but we don't do anything else. Well, let's take a look at what jobs we have. Ouch. I think let's go for the slightly less time. Okay, market, finances, make repayment. So we want to give ourselves 9. I don't know if the interest is ever going to like jump sky high. Better to get that out of my setup. Okay, let's bring the blasting charges. Oh, we have some new mail. Caffeine-based stimulant drinks available from vending machines are a centuries-old proven productivity booster. Price increases reflect recent solar economical disruptions, efficiency, and productivity. Okay. Yeah, so I can't fit another tool because I don't have any slots. I think we want to grab the spectro scanner before I mess around with stuff like the Gatling gun. And honestly, I might even want to do like 2 mining guns instead of even the mining hammer. Though the mining hammer is kind of a nice, like, I know where it is, I can reach it, I don't have to go exploring, and I don't have to worry about crashing my ass into things. Oh, actually, I've been hooked on this so long I didn't even realize we're more or less at a good stopping point. I guess we can do one more job. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. No, 5 minutes. Is that extra 30 seconds worth 10 bucks? Yes, it is. And yeah, this should be fine. Oh. Okay. Warning, DSEG Corp scanner drone present in zone. Do not interfere with operation. Okay, good to know. So... hammer. Let's see, do we have more? We do and we don't. I'm just gonna squirm my way in here. Actually, do I? Yeah. Because these are easy. Well, there might be more. This should be good enough. Okay, that's loose. See if this thing is activator. Drop the blasting charge here. Alright, leave it alone. Grab 1. Grab 2. Okay, mining gun. Yeah. Oh, is it in this one? Please tell me this is loose. Yes. Okay. Kind of it to show me where to shoot. I might have to chase it down a smidge. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, it just bounced off the damn thing. There we go. Okay. We're already at 6 out of 10. So then we have this one, which is tricky. I think, considering the time, okay, there's one. I think I'm just gonna throw the mining charge in. Okay. Activate it. And that gives us 2. Should be good. And there is another one somewhere in here. Okay, put the gun in. There it is. Okay. Crystal, drop the shrapnel. Grab the green. And then, unless there is another green crystal somewhere in one of these. And there might be in one of these. This one. Nope. Other one. Damn it. Okay, it's free flying. Drop that. Grab that. Okay, and there's our exit. Right on time. And well placed. Fairly good. 24 seconds. Actually ended up having more resources than I knew what to do with. This is where the Spectre scanner is probably going to be helpful. What else do we have? So, a tractor width. That's kind of good. Storage permit. Oh, that's storage capacity. That's not cargo. So, yeah. I think... Oh, the Spectre scanner is not as good as I think it is. I have to manually switch to it. So far, I haven't needed that badly, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think the blasting charges are good. I don't like the refurbished ones. Laser sight? I don't even know if we need that, frankly. Okay, civilian resources. Come to our attention that citizen S. Rom has taken part in illegal sharing of information and collusion. As a result of the individual question, or as a result of this, the individual in question has had their citizenship terminated. We're aware that you have taken active part in the illegal sharing. Okay. 50 credit fine. Well, you suck. And productivity tip. Watch out for those red crystals. They're highly unstable once detached from the asteroid, but don't worry. Catch them quick and your cargo hold should stabilize them. Should. Oh boy. Okay. So, back to finances. Make payment. Do we just keep paying it off? Oh. No, we don't do that yet. We take a look at jobs. Unlimited time. That's nice and big. Costs 20 to do, though. I still think 20 for unlimited time is worth it. Even if, like, 6 minutes is usually good enough. If we're dealing with red crystals, we don't want to. Because that way I can just use the hammer. Speaking of, almost forgot to reload the goddamn gun. That would have been bad. Yeah, I think we just make payment. Let's see, so it would be 59, leaving me 20. Okay, well, one way or another, I think this is a good stopping point. I could keep going, but I think it's fine. The game itself is somewhere between like 4 to 8 hours long. I don't actually know how many missions we have. I mean, presumably, if we look at the date, we actually know. So if we take a look at this. So 5-2. If I check archive. So we have 20 days left. 20 missions to pay off our debt. Considering I actually seem to be pretty good at paying them off at 1,500, or not 1,500, at least 150 per, we actually would have no trouble paying it off quickly. The main problem is I'm sure later missions get harder. We also have to buy upgrades for our ship. Any number of these things, it's tricky. But I'm sure you get more money, especially red crystals, presumably paying out even better than blue and green. So, I don't know. I think it's neat. It's very much that kind of like slow, incremental kind of job sim drudgery that I really liked from Hardspace Shipbreaker. But this actually has you have to deal with the debt, you have to deal with the interest, you have to deal with like upgrading your stuff. There's more of a exponential power curve to your abilities. Hard Space, good as that game was, I realize this is kind of apples and oranges, but it still had that, like, you are an indentured worker paying off an exorbitant debt that you may never ever actually be able to pay off. This one actually feels like you are making decisions about what you're bringing with you. You have to worry about ammo, you have to worry about all this prep stuff, you have to worry about your safety a little bit more. Hard Space was just like, keep going until you pay it off. There's no time limit here. And so I think having that time pressure actually does make this game feel that much more like strenuous. Not in terms of the like, oh, you only have 20 minutes to break the ship apart, but you have 20 days before you get yeeted as a citizen, and who knows what happens to you after that point. And so I kind of like that. I obviously hate the tone and the world that this character presumably lives in, or absolutely lives in. I don't like visiting it. I like the gameplay, but oh god, I would hate to live in this situation. And I'm glad I don't. But for now, at least. Well, I say I'm glad I don't, but like, boy, when I buy a house, it's probably going to be somewhat this reality. I just won't have to worry about my citizenship being stripped away because I haven't paid my debts. Yet. Anyway, with all of that said, I might as well mention that Deep Space Exploitation is available on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's $9, which I think is a fair price for what it is. It's a very, like, retro-style, drudgery kind of game, but in a good way, and one that I think a number of people who enjoy those games, I'd say they're dad games, but I think this is, like, a little bit more brutal dad game than I'm used to. But genuinely worth a look if you like that kind of thing. For now, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.